y'all. So just wanted to show you some of the things that I have purchased. I have a candle workshop coming up in a couple of weeks and thought that I would go ahead and start ordering my supplies. So just kind of wanted to record it myself, unboxing what I ordered. All of these items I got from Amazon. Um, so I'm hoping that this workshop is a success. It is my first workshop, so I'm looking forward to hosting it and walking, um, the participants through it. And I'm hoping that I can get booked for many more. All right, so first thing that I bought was some of these measuring cups. They're about 300 milliliters. And this is what the participants will use to hold their wax and to put their fragrance oil in to mix it before they're actually poured into their jar. So I got 80 of these, just as I'm not really sure how many participants are going to be at the event. So I just wanted to try to get enough so that I wouldn't run out of items. So I also purchased some mixing spoons. So these came in a pack of 100. So they're just stainless steel little teaspoons or mixing spoons, but they're perfect for the size of the jar, the cup that they're actually mixing their wax and fragrance oil in. So they'll be perfect to stir. I thought about popsicle sticks, but I didn't really want to get those because, the wood chips from the sticks themselves might break off and get into the wax. So I didn't really want to get those. And I found these and I thought they were perfect. So I did get some little door prize gifts as well. I do want to offer some gifts for the participants. So this one is a wick trimmer set. So it's gold and it has the wick trimmer, it has the candle snuffer, and then it has the little picker tool that you use to lift the wick back up before you light it. So I think that's cute. So here, so these are silicone mats, basically to be used if I want to place a picture of hot wax on something. I want to make sure that I can protect the surfaces that we are placing our items on. So I got a little stack of these. It's only 4 that came in a set. And so one other thing that I want to do while at the event is to set up some of my candles that I have already made for sale. So I did want to create some little match jars. So I bought these little jars as well, and I have some matches that are coming in that I will put in the inside, and then I'll create a little label, put on there, and then the little match light, the little match pad that you slide the match across will be on the bottom of it. So I will work on putting those together in the coming days. And in this box is the same thing. So in this pack, I purchased like little cork cup holders or cork holders. They're like cork table coasters. And I got these to set each participant's table to set their aluminum can on to keep protect the surface. And they can set their aluminum can on top of this while they're mixing their wax and fragrance. So I purchased 1 pack of these and it came with 80 in a bag. Then I bought 300 wick stickers. So what I'm planning to do is go ahead and pre-wicking all of the candle jars just to kind of save on some time of the workshop because we really only have 2 hours, but you just never can really gauge how the time and how the flow is going to be. So I want to try to find things that I can do to cut down on some time for the participants. So I just got 300 wick stickers, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and pre-wick them before the event date. So in this pack, I bought it for the actual cups themselves to help pour the fragrance in. So basically they're just like medicine cups, but they are 30 millimeter cups. So of course my wax that we're going to be measuring out is about 15 grams. So we'll fill it up to the 15 milliliter line to where they don't really have to put this on a scale to measure it. So it'll be 15 grams. So I think these are cute little cups for them to pour. And you always have to think about safety. So I purchased a first aid kit just to have on hand in case anyone cuts a finger or scrapes something and needs first aid. So I thought this also would be helpful just to have as well to keep with me. I like the little green bag, and as I get low on supplies that's in here, I will restock and just have it. So it's just a cute little first aid kit. It has everything that you need for little small scrapes. So I also bought just a little small 2-pack of Dawn dish soap in case there's any spills or, you know, we got to clean up the countertop or anything that I'm using my wax and it spills. So I bought 2 of these just to have on hand. I got a box of fine point Sharpie pens for them to write on their candle labels. So they're just little skinny tip Sharpies. So I just got a box of those. And I'll set them at their stations. So I bought a bundle of aprons. So what I want to do is put my logo on each of the aprons. And then I got 36 of these, so I only have enough for 36 people. But I thought that this would be a good idea for them to wear their apron, and I'll have my logo going across it. And if they take photos and pictures and post them to their social media, people will be able to see my brand and know that this is where they were. So I'll show you real quick my apron. So during the workshop, I will be wearing my apron, which is tan, and it has my logo across the top. It has some pockets on the sides and down. So I will have this on during the workshop. I wanted all my aprons to be this color, but I couldn't find any reasonably priced. So I just decided to go with black, and I'll just put my logo on there. I think I'm gonna do it in just all white, even with my sunray across the top. I think I'm gonna do that in all white on each of those, just to save on some material costs for my glitter vinyl. Okay, so the next thing I got in here are some terry cloth rags, mainly for, again, cleanup and just to kind of wipe the candle jars off if they get any, you know, dried up wax around them. So I bought a pack of these. They are, I think, about a pack of 12 in a bag. So these will come in handy. And then, so with these aluminum cups, I felt like if we poured the wax in, you know, wax is around 195 degrees Fahrenheit, that it would be too hot for them to hold it, because what I want to do is have each person come up to the wax table and pick up their jars of wax and take it back to their station. I feel like that will keep the temperature of the wax at a good point for them to be able to mix it and, you know, get it stirred into their jar. We'll stir it and get in their jar. So I was trying to think of something that would protect their hands as they're holding this and taking it back to their seat. And so what I thought of was some type of, first was like a silicone holder, but I couldn't find any really in bulk. So I was able to find like these paper coffee cup holders. So, you know, like you drink coffee and they have the little paper that you put around your cup. So that's what I was able to find, and I kind of searched for one, like a measurement as far as the diameter, to try to make it as close as I could to the diameter of the cup. So I'm going to try it out now. So this is what they kind of look like, just little paper, cardboard diameter holders. So I'm hoping this works. And I can see right now it doesn't really look like it is. This looks too big for the cup. But the idea was to kind of have this to set around the cups. So I'm going to have to finagle and be creative with it, and maybe just kind of wrap it like that and tape it so that it's a perfect sleeve for the cup. But I think just by doing that, that'll work good. And then they can just take it and carry it to their station like this. All right, so also The other thing is you got to measure your wax that you're pouring in. So currently, when I make my candles, I only have one scale. So of course, one scale is not enough for the number of participants that I'm going to have. So what I did, I purchased 5 scales, and my plan is to set the 5 scales up beside the wax melter. And so I'll have 5 scales, and then I'll measure out 5 cups of wax. 5 people can come up, grab their wax. I'll do 5 more people, you know, can come, or everybody can form a line to get their wax. And I'll just do 5 at a time and measure the amount of wax that they'll need for their candle jar. So this is what the scale looks like. It's just a little food grade scale, and it comes. I have to take this out for the battery to work. Uh-oh, lost the battery. So once I pull out the little plastic part, then the scale cuts on, and I can just select it on grams. So I think this is going to work out good for each of the candles to set on for me to measure for everybody. So again, I got 5 of these, 5 scales. So this is my stack of, my little stack rather, for the match jars that I'm going to make. Which kind of feels a little bit not rough enough, like it's gonna light a match, so I'm not sure, but it's a little pack that I got. We'll test one out, see how it does. I also had to think about safety, not only outside of my home, but in my home while I'm making candles. So I went ahead and ordered these fire blankets. Basically, if you have like a stove fire or a tabletop fire or something like that, you can put this blanket over top of it and it'll smother out the flame. And so I got 2 of them. One of them, which I will keep in my house, put in the kitchen area. And the other I will travel with for when I'm carrying my candles around. So this is basically, you know, the little fire blanket that's used to help put the fires out. And so my wax melters, I have 1 wax melter already. I bought a second, so it's on its way. But they're about 10 liters. They hold 10 liters of wax. And doing the math, I can make about 36 candles, 9-ounce candles per container. But these are going to be smaller candle jars, so I may only take 1 wax melter. I think I'm going to still take 2 and just have the second one as a backup in case the first one malfunctions. But because they're taller, I did go ahead and buy these little cake batter sticks to help stir the wax if I have to on the inside, or break it up or whatever inside of the taller wax melt jar. Alright, and so I also bought paper towels. You need paper towels to clean up, wipe off your tools, and you know, while the wax is still kind of hot, wiping off the utensils, it helps to, you know, keep things from getting so messy. So I got 2 bundles of paper towels. Not really sure what this is, but we'll see. Okay. So I did get mini thermometers. So I think I bought like 8 boxes of these, and they came with 6 in a box, so that's what, 48. So these are thermometers. They're little like kitchen thermometers. I don't think it's gonna focus on it, but basically what they'll do, sit inside this little hook and set it down in their wax. They can keep an eye on the temperature so that they pour it at the right time, or it doesn't get too cold really quick. So again, I bought 8 boxes of these. Alright, so I also wanted to find something else to give as some door prize gifts. Also, I'm going to give a gift to the coordinators of the event. to either, you know, re-gift or gift out at their leisure. So what these are is just a candle lamp warmer. So not everyone, you know, wants to light an actual candle. So I thought that these candle warmers were really cute to set on, you know, to melt the wax. So basically what these do is they melt the top of the candle so that the wax kind of melts off, the fragrance absorbs out or evaporates in the air from the top of the candle instead of the bottom of the candle if you set it on just a wax melter. So this is what they look like. This, I imagine, kind of unscrews and you can lift this up higher to get it off of the bottom of the tray so it's not so close. But I have 3 of these. I thought about keeping one for myself and then just having 2 for the event. I'm not sure yet. And then the last thing that I have is tablecloths. So I bought a bundle of gold tablecloths. I'm going to take them, but I'm not sure as far as the coordinators if they're going to have tablecloths for the table or not. But if not, then I will use the ones that I have. So it's a pack of 24 tablecloths, just for the rectangular long tablecloth. So my business colors are black and gold. And of course I alternate between black and white depending on what I'm putting my logo on. But the main colors are like black and gold. I thought about a sunburst color, incorporating that somehow, maybe just into the sun, making a sun ray or sunburst if I don't want to use gold. So still trying to figure out the color pattern, but I think I have it down for the most part. But yeah, so that's everything that I have purchased so far. I still have things coming in. Like I said, I ordered another wax melter, which is about 2 liters. It's a tall one. So I'm waiting on that to come in. I'm waiting on my jars that I'm going to use for each of the participants to come in. And I think that's pretty much it. There's some small things, but I think the bulk of everything came in. And I did, you know, this is an investment. I did spend a little bit over $1,000 on all these items. I do feel like it's going to come back to me, whether, you know, now or some other time this year. I'm really hoping that I can get some more workshops scheduled. I think it's going to be a great event, and I'm looking forward to it. So, but yeah, so that's all for now. When I do get my other items as they come in, I'll come back and do another video to show you what I have. But again, if I didn't say it in the beginning, but I am into candle making, and I opened up my business in October of this past year, 23. And my business is Scented Rays Candles and More. You can find my website at www.scentedrays.com. Feel free to browse the site, order something. You know, every little support is appreciated. And you know, looking to also start attending some pop-ups and vendor markets and craft fairs. So I have been looking to see what's out there for this year. I do have one I'm already attending in June. I did apply for one that's in September, so I'm waiting to hear back to see if I am approved for that. And I just keep looking. You know, just trying to find them closer to home for now, just because, again, that's my first time kind of delving into that, and I don't want to drive too far away from home and miss something and just not have everything that I need. Yeah, that's about it. So I do appreciate you sticking around, watching this video with me. I do, you know, want to continue to share and show you and bring you along on my candle business journey. So stay tuned. I would appreciate if you would like the video, share the video, subscribe, and also, you know, update that notification bell so that you can be then the first to know when I do upload more videos. So again, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time.